Hello, I'm Jashikins, and tonight is another episode of Jash Reads, and we continue Animorphs number 3, The Encounter by K.A. Applegate. Like my glasses want to do their own thing before this starts. Rachel and Cassie took off, heading in different directions. Have a good show, Cassie called to Rachel. Yeah, right, Rachel said grumpily. I'll be there soon, Marco told Rachel. Don't fall off any balance beams until I get there. Rachel shot Marco one of her "You're a dead man if you mess with me" looks and disappeared, leaving just Marco, Jake, and me. She really kind of likes me, Marco said with a wink at Jake and me. Uh-huh, Jake commented dryly. Look, Tobias, if we're going to do this mission, it can't be till the weekend. Why? The timing. We have to morph to travel up there. There are no buses, and we can't walk that far in human bodies. Even as wolves, though, it takes time. It took more than an hour last time. It just seemed to me that we might want to get up there in the morning, camp out somewhere hidden, and then be ready by afternoon when the Yerks show up. And this time we may want to travel around that other wolf pack's territory, Marco pointed out. I don't want to get into it with them again. It made sense. I guess you're right. So if you're going to camp early in the day, you need a Saturday. Anyway, it might be a good idea if we had as much information about the area as we can get. Jake gave me a thoughtful look. So, I was thinking. Yeah, I interrupted. I'll spy out the situation. I'll look for some place you can hide. I have a lot of time on my hands. No hands exactly, but lots of time. Marco and Jake both laughed. I think Marco was surprised that I could make a joke about myself. I saw an intense look in Jake's eyes. He was wondering if I was okay. I'm cool, I thought spoke privately to him so Marco couldn't hear. I was just a little weirded by watching you all struggle to get out those wolf morphs. He raised an eyebrow and nodded. He had been upset too. I could imagine. I suspected there had been a lot of nightmares over that mess. Okay, so now what? Marco asked. Do I sneak into the mall without Rachel being able to see me, or do we all sit around and play Doom? I have homework. And trust me, Marco, if Rachel sees you at the mall making faces while she's on the balance beam, she will turn into an elephant and stomp you. Marco winched. Remember the good old days when all a girl could do to you was call you names? I flew off, leaving them to play video games or do homework or however they ended up killing time. Either way, it wasn't something I could participate in. It's kind of a shame, really. With my eyesight and the reaction time I have, I could probably be major competition in Doom. But joysticks and control pads aren't made for talons. I swooped out into the cool afternoon. I drifted around for a while. I checked out Chapman's house. Chapman is our assistant principal. He's also one of the highest ranking controllers. When we first learned Chapman was one of them, he was ordering a Hork-Bajir to kill any of us who were caught. He told the Hork-Bajir to save our heads for identification. Not the kind of thing you expect to hear. Even from an assistant principal. But it turned out things were more complicated than we thought. Chapman had joined the Yerks, but he had done it in part to save his daughter, Melissa. Melissa would be at the gymnastics thing with Rachel, at the mall. Remembering the mall made me sad. It was just another one of the places I couldn't go anymore. There was a long list. School, movie theaters, amusement parks. Wait a minute. I could go to an amusement park, and I wouldn't even have to pay admission. The thought made me happy. I don't know why. It wasn't like I could ride the roller coaster, but still, the idea kind of perked me up. I could bust right into the gardens anytime I wanted. Come to think of it, I could also watch any football or baseball game I ever wanted to see, too. As long as it was outdoors. And concerts. Whoa! Big stadium concerts. No problem. No tickets needed. That's the way I needed to be thinking. There were millions of things I could do as a bird that I couldn't do as a human. But not right now. I turned and headed toward the mountains. I had a job to do. It was another good thing about being me. I was the ultimate airborne spy. There was a long line of towering clouds running through the mountains. Perfect weather for me. Thermals are what pushed those clouds up so high. I just let myself get into it. It wasn't a bad life. Not really. I was flying. Back when I was in my old body, I used to look up in the sky and wish I could fly. Now I could. I figured there were probably kids down on the ground right now looking up at me and thinking, wow, that would be so cool. If only I had something to eat. I was feeling a little hungry. Should have asked Jake to grab me a snack. It happened before I really even had time to think about it. I guess it was because I was feeling good, feeling relaxed. I was above the woods, just a half mile or so beyond Cassie's farm. The trees open up to form a little meadow. This is what redtails love, a little meadow. It was full of prey, squirrels scouring the ground for nuts, hopping, then sitting up on their hind legs to look around nervously, mice that scurried from hole to hole, rabbits, a rat. My eyes focused on it with absolute intensity. I sort of shrugged one shoulder, turned sharply in midair, and plummeted toward the earth in a stoop. My wings were back, my head low, my talons tucked back for maximum speed. Sudden flare, I opened my wings. The shock of the air, talons raked forwards, eyes never moving even a millimeter from the rat. Focus. I struck. An incredible rush of excitement surged through me. I was ecstatic. Ecstatic. That's the only word for it. It was intense beyond anything I had ever experienced. Talons hit warm flesh. My razor claws squeezed. The rat squirmed in my grip. I was helpless. Helpless. I was in a frenzy. I hooded my wings around my kill, shielding it from any other predator that might try to steal it away. No, 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 no. I fell back. I looked down at my talons. They were red with blood. Red meat dripped from my beak. In my panic, I forgot what I was. I tried to run away, but I no longer had legs and feet to run with. I had killing talons. Bloody talons. I fell in the dirt. No, I cried voicelessly, but I could still see the dead rat. And I could taste it. And no matter how many times I said no, it would always be yes. Oh, poor Tobias. God damn it. It only gets worse next chapter. Yeah, this was like the appetizer. Okay, I'm just making sure I stopped at the right part in the book. No, when I pick it up again. No matter. Okay. So, yeah, that was how the fuck did I survive my goddamn childhood? Throughout the book so far, Tobias has been trying to find his identity. Who he was. Is he a boy? Is he a hawk? Which one is he? And yeah, he's been dealing with it all this time, and now it's come to a head. Now he's made his first kill. And now thinks he's losing himself. He thought earlier in the book that he was losing himself, and now he thinks that after he made his first kill that's it, that the Tobias part, the human part, is gone. The saddest part for me with this chapter was when he tries to run because he temporarily forgets he's a hawk. Like, that just fucking killed me. That's like... Okay. Happy thoughts. God damn it. I didn't really have to reach for any sadness doing that because, damn, just him trying to run at that point in the chapter, that fucking killed me. And if you want to mourn in the comments section below, go ahead, let's start a conversation. Let's, hug each other, give ourselves cookies and hot chocolate, But remember, no major spoilers. If you want to talk major spoilers to me, if you're watching this on the YouTube, there's a link in the description where you can go to my Tumblr ask box and, just major spoilers away. And if this really happy story has somehow inspired you to read Animorphs, if you're watching this on YouTube, link in the description. If you're watching this on my blog, Deep Blog, there's an ad at the bottom. And in either case, those links go to an Amazon page where you can buy Animorphs number 3. Join in the sadness. Woot woot. Oh god. And if my horrible reading of this chapter has somehow made you think, hey, I would love Jash to, read my ebook or fan fiction, if you're watching this on the YouTube, link in the description. And if you're watching this on my blog, link up there, and both link to where you can get fuck, god damn it, I was doing so well. The links go to a post where you can see the rules, the payments, and order a Jash Reads commission. So, please do that. I like money. Oh, that's a very good attempt there. Good one, Jash. You just fucked that shit up. Just fucked it right up. Let's see. And please like this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please, I need attention. I don't just like money, I also really love attention, which is why I blog. And let's see. Small update on the personal life. I just watched the latest Westworld episode, and I can't wait till next week. It's horrible waiting week by week. And oh, my dad's discovered a new hobby. Going through my trash to make sure I don't throw out anything I shouldn't throw out. I can't fucking wait till I leave this place. I mean, I did not think, when I was like 6 or 7 years old, I was not thinking, I'm going to grow up and I'm not going to be able to leave my parents first thing, and my dad's going to go through my trash. I'm not living my ideal life here. And now we come to the part of the video where I sip on some sake, and you can join in by drinking your favorite alcohol, liquor, or whatever's lying around. And if you don't drink for any numerous reasons, you can join in by drinking water, orange juice, milk, whatever. And this part, I do... God damn it, I came up with a word last video, now I can't remember, but well wishes. Well wishes, so... Of saying, yeah, I hope these things go well, or blah, blah, blah. And if you want to have your well wish added to next video, comment below, and I'll do that. Within reason. I know there's probably someone out there who's going to think of something really insane and, comment that. Pretty sure there probably is one out there. So, tonight, hope packing doesn't become too stressful. Hope that Dad stops going through my trash. And yeah, I think that really covers bases tonight. Cheers. Okay, you done there? Okay. I like to make, absolutely certain that the sake bottle is closed. It's precious to me. So, next video will be more of Animorphs number 3, The Encounter by K. Applegate, and it will air around 2 a.m. on Wednesday. Again, the next video will be more of Animorphs number 3, The Encounter by K. Applegate, and will air around 2 a.m. on Wednesday. So, woot!